Harris Khan just got off another win. How do you feel?
Yeah, feeling great.
And Lisa Alby, how do you feel about his performance tonight?
I think it was a good performance. The guy was pretty negative. It was quite difficult to get the shots off. He was always on the back foot, which made Harris sort of like fall short now and again. But he was always dangerous. He was very strong. He was swinging the hooks in over the top, so he was always a threat. But I think Harris boxed very well.
Was there anything he did in the ring that made you switch up your game plan?
Yeah, he was very strong, when he was throwing his shots, I could feel him. But didn't necessarily make me change my game plan. It was just, I didn't want to catch any of them clean against a bigger man like that. So I just boxed with instructions like Lee told me, and got a nice win and put the pressure on him,
And obviously your opponent has a lot of experience. He's experienced wins, losses, draws. What did you expect from him going into this fight, and how did he compare to your expectations?
To be honest with you, when I initially watched him, I've seen him on big international cards and big cards in the UK, and he's fought against Olympians and challenged for big titles and stuff. So I expected him to come and really try and put it on me, which he did at times, but I don't think he was able to do that tonight.
And obviously, like Lee said, he was having wild hooks and stuff.
Yeah.
How do you feel about, the calmness to withstand stuff like that?
I'm always confident in my ability, and that's in terms of attack and defence. And worst comes to worst, if I take a shot, I know I can take a good shot as well. But we're not trying to do that.
And how important was it for you to make a statement tonight, especially in given people sometimes say your ability is underrated, as you said in an interview before?
Yeah, every time I come out, I want to make a statement and box well. And most importantly, it's not just about getting the win, it's about impressing my coaches, and my coach has been happy with how I box.
Did the show being broadcasted live add any pressure?
No, it's always the same amount of pressure no matter what.
And obviously being from Wales, how much do you feel representing home motivates you in fights like this?
Yeah, as I push on now throughout my career and box internationally, I'll always be representing Wales. I represented Wales as an amateur, and I'll continue to do so as a professional as well.
And looking ahead, what are your next targets and goals? Are you looking for Welsh titles, bigger names, more rounds?
I'm glad you said that. I don't want to be boxing any more fights like this anymore. I want to have good title fights and push on now.
And obviously, what did tonight's result show you about where you stand, and what message do you have for your supporters from Penarth and beyond?
Thanks to everyone who came out. I was very pleased with the support tonight. Well, it just reinforced I'm a winner.
Congratulations.
Nice,